Probably the biggest question regarding the Air Jordan 4 SB is what's the sizing like, or how do they fit? How's it, everyone? Aloha, welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, I'm Steven, and today we're going to be talking about the Air Jordan 4 SB in the navy colorway. Before we talk about the sizing of the sneakers, let's talk about what is the Air Jordan 4 SB. How does it compare to traditional Air Jordan 4s? Now, straight to the point, it's just an Air Jordan 4 meant for skateboarding, hence the SB on the back. But a bit more in depth detail is Nike SB took the iconic 8 and 9 silhouette, kind of rebuilt it, retooled it to be geared towards more skateboarding. Some examples is, instead of the TP material for the heel tab as well as the side wings, is now made of rubber. For the forefoot, they removed the air unit just to be a bit more low to the ground, better feel for the skateboard. And for the underside of the sneakers, we have some gum soles for the forefoot as well as the heel, just for better grip on the skateboard. Now, since these are meant for skateboarding, you would need additional padding. So kind of similar to the Nike SB Dunks, there's additional padding for the tongue as well as the sock liner. The first colorway of the Air Jordan 4 SBs were the pine greens, which released in 2023. So pre-2023, the Air Jordan 4s were more narrow, not as comfortable, called pinky toe killers since they tend to rub in the pinky toe. For example, like the Lightning 4s behind me, they were narrow. I had to go a half size up. I do have wide feet, and they were fine, but still a little bit tight. If you had really wide feet, you would have to go a full size up. Some people who do have normal size or normal width feet would recommend going half size up as well. But fast forward post 2023, Jordan Brand followed suit with making the 4s a bit more comfortable, similar to the SBs. Now, how does that contribute to the overall sizing of the Air Jordan 4 SBs? Well, since these are more comfortable and more roomier in the toe box area, true to size is the way to go for most people, for narrow to normal width feet as well as wide footers. As a wide footer, I often have a hard time trying to decide whether to go true to size or half size up. So I'm a true to size 8.5, and I often go a half size up to a size 9 for the Air Jordan 4s. So pre pine green SBs, I will go a half size up just because they were more tight. Now post pine green SBs, I could either go true to size or a half size up. I did initially get my true to size 8.5 when I first got these. I kind of found them tight out of the box, so I was able to sell them quickly and get a size 9. But there are some things you might want to consider as a wide footer of what kind of size you would want to get. First off, how do you want it to feel straight out the box? Do you want it to be comfortable already, or you wouldn't mind breaking them in? Personally, for me, I do kind of want them to be a bit more comfortable out of the box. Another thing you might want to consider is, are you going to be using this for skateboarding? So if the answer is yes, you might want to have a true to size fit just so it's a more locked down feeling. Now, I don't skateboard, so I'm fine with going a half size up for casual wear. And another thing you might want to consider is, what kind of socks are you going to be wearing? Is it going to be thin or thick socks? Me personally, I do like to wear thick socks, so with these, I feel like the size 9 would be better and compared to the true to size, which is the 8.5. If you are going to be wearing thin socks, then you might want to go true to size. Another thing you might want to consider is, do you mind the heel slippage? And do you like a bit of wiggle room in the toe box? Me, I don't mind the heel slippage. It's not too bad. And I mentioned I do wear thick socks, so it's not too bad compared to if I were to wear thin socks. Now for the toe box, I do like a little bit of wiggle room, which is where the size 9 does fit better compared to 8.5. So if you kind of wanted a snug fit, I recommend just going true to size. With everything I just said, it all comes down to personal preference. So in terms of wiggle room or snug feeling, an example would be my former boss. So he does have wide feet, but he did play soccer growing up his whole life, and soccer shoes were more narrow. So he's used to that snug feeling. Hence why he doesn't mind the true to size fit, which has more of a lockdown feeling. Personally, for me, as I mentioned, I do like the wiggle room, so going a half size up was better for me. With that said, let me throw these on and show what they look like on feet. Alright, this marks the end of this video. Thank you all for watching. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to leave a thumbs up. If you guys haven't, hit the subscribe button to help me grow my channel. And also don't forget to turn on the notification alert so you don't miss another video. I'll see you guys next time. Shoots and aloha.